What really happened to Suga during his mandatory military service? And why did this news reportedly leave Jimin heartbroken? Army, there's something going on behind the scenes. Something the public was never supposed to know. And what we're about to reveal might just be one of the most painful, untold stories in BTS history. Listen closely, because this might change the way you see military life for idols forever. Mandatory military service is something every South Korean male must go through. No exceptions, not even for global superstars like BTS. While the public often sees their service as honorable or even admirable, what we rarely get to witness is the reality behind the uniform. The silence, the isolation, the discipline, and sometimes the unseen emotional battles they face behind closed doors. Recently, a wave of concern has swept through fan communities across platforms like Twitter, The Coup, and even Reddit. The reason? Rumors have emerged suggesting that Suga, during his military service and public service duty, may have faced unfair treatment from some of his fellow workers. The situation becomes more emotional when another name enters the conversation. Jimin, yes, Jimin, known for his strong emotional bond with Suga, is believed to have found out about what Suga endured. This news, reportedly, left him shaken. In this video, we dive deep into what happened, why it matters, and how the fans are reacting. Suga officially began his military service in September 2023. Unlike some of the other BTS members who entered active duty, Suga was assigned to public service duty, a path often taken by individuals with past injuries or medical conditions. In Suga's case, fans recall his past shoulder surgery and years of physical strain during his performances. Public service sounds easier than being on the front line, but in truth, it brings its own form of psychological burden. While active duty soldiers bond over drills and routines, public service workers are placed in administrative or civil roles, often surrounded by non-idols who may have strong opinions about celebrities. Suga's military life was largely kept private. Big Hit only provided official updates about his enlistment and expected return. However, a lack of visibility also meant there was no way to see how he was truly doing. This lack of transparency is what eventually sparked curiosity. What exactly was going on behind the scenes? And why did some fans begin to believe Suga wasn't being treated with the respect he deserved? It all began with a post, an anonymous message uploaded to a Korean forum known for leaking entertainment gossip. In that post, an unnamed user claimed to work at the same facility where Suga was assigned. The message wasn't long, but it hit hard. The user wrote, "There's a celebrity here." At first people were excited, but that changed quickly. Some people act cold toward him, mock his background, and treat him like he doesn't belong. They didn't mention Suga's name directly, but the timing, the role, and the location lined up too perfectly. Other forum users connected the dots and realized it could only be Suga. Within hours, the post exploded online. Thousands of comments followed, some in disbelief, others in defense, and many expressing heartbreak. Army began analyzing the clues. Was this true? Was there quiet, reserved genius of a rapper being quietly bullied just because he was famous? More claims began to surface. A few commenters who claimed to have military connections hinted that Suga was being treated differently, subtly excluded from group activities, spoken to with sarcasm, and at times, left to handle menial tasks alone. One particularly viral comment read, "They didn't care who he was." Some even acted like he was a burden. One guy said, "He's just here because he's weak. What's so special about him?" It wasn't open bullying, but a more dangerous kind of treatment, emotional isolation. The kind that eats away slowly. Fans who knew Suga's introverted nature feared the worst. Unlike other BTS members who are more outwardly expressive, Suga is known for keeping his feelings buried. If he truly faced this kind of cold treatment, would anyone even know? Then, something unexpected happened. Fans began noticing changes in Jimin. Around the same time the rumors surfaced, Jimin appeared on several public broadcasts and live streams. But something felt off. His usual cheerful, giggly energy was dimmed. His eyes looked tired, his voice quieter than usual. One fan clipped a recent live stream and captioned it, "Jimin is clearly going through something. He pauses more, smiles less, and keeps looking away from the camera. Is it because of Suga?" The clip went viral. Other fans dug into older content, connecting emotional dots. A video from an old interview suddenly felt deeper. A quote from Jimin, "When someone I love is hurting, I feel it too," resurfaced and took on new meaning. Did Jimin truly find out what happened to Suga? Did it hit him so hard that it affected his public behavior? With Suga and Jimin both quiet during this period, fans filled the silence with theories, support, and speculation. Some armies shared messages of love and strength. Others demanded HYB release a statement or at least provide assurance that their artist was doing fine. Twitter was flooded with hashtags. Hashtag Protect Suga, hashtag We Love You Jimin, hashtag BTS Deserves Better. Reddit threads broke down every facial expression, every sentence from live broadcasts, looking for clues. Fan theories ranged from mild, "It's just stress," to heartbreaking, "Suga was emotionally abandoned during his service and Jimin couldn't help." But one thing united them all, the belief that something was wrong, and that BTS members, no matter how famous, are still human. What made things worse for fans was the complete silence from HYB. Despite the noise online, there was no comment, no confirmation, no denial, not even a vague reassurance. That silence was deafening. To some fans, it was a sign of irresponsibility. To others, it was just how the Korean entertainment industry works. Ignore the rumors and they go away. But in this case, silence didn't stop the wave. It fueled it. Fans began demanding better protection and mental health support for idols, especially during service. They pointed out that public service assignments aren't stress-free, and the mental toll can be just as serious as physical labor. The bigger question was this: if one of the most successful musicians in the world can be treated like this during national service, what hope is there for regular people? This story, true or not, reminded fans of one thing: behind the lights, the fame, and the stadium tours, BTS are people. They laugh, cry, get hurt, and struggle, just like the rest of us. Suga, who once said, "I'm strong because I went through a lot," may have endured even more in silence. Jimin, who carries his heart on his sleeve, may have felt every ounce of that pain. And fans, no matter where they are in the world, felt it too. Whether the rumors are proven or not, one thing is clear: the connection between BTS and ARMY is more than just music. It's empathy, it's love, and it's unwavering support, even in silence. So now we ask you, after hearing everything, do you believe something happened during Suga's service? And how should agencies protect their artists during moments like this? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget, if you stand with Suga and Jimin, right, you are never alone.